I'll do it now. That was easy dodge all. Oh. Okay, now I get it. Good. And now I jump in. Attack. Yeah, this is going to be a one shot. Okay, I'm going to stun him now. And I'm going to stun. Look now. Stun. Okay, this is easy. I think I'm like a bit high Skadulo. I think. Because I have to go back, right? He doesn't take like a lot of damage, but I think my Skadulo is a bit high. Oh, wow. Never mind. There we go. What the hell? Never mind. There we go. But yeah, I think my Skadoos are because I'm not playing too well. I want to drink a bit. Can I drink? Good. Okay, I can drink. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought he was going to grab me again. Wait, did he heal? I think motherfucker healed. Mana pot. LOS. Here we go, LS. It didn't work. The idea was good, but like the execution wasn't. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Okay, okay. I don't know, like, okay. Okay, maybe I am low schedule level. Maybe I'm not high, maybe I'm low. Yeah, maybe I'm low. Right, like maybe I'm not. You might be banned for that comment earlier or reported maybe. No. No, you cannot get banned like that. Because I literally just said shit guide. No. No, bro. That would be stupid though. Imagine if you like give a feedback and then you get banned. Show attempts. Nah, bro. Like, I'm gonna one-shot this dude. Relax. And then I'm gonna watch the video. I'm kind of excited about the video. Actually, I feel like the load is good. Alright, here we go. This is it. Let me show you now. I'm gonna play full aggro. Look now. Full aggro. Dodge that. Attack. After that, I'm gonna jump attack. And then attack again. Look at that. Full aggro. Just like literally full aggro. Look. Boom. I'm not gonna give this guy a breathing chance. Then again. Boom. Missed. Okay, I'm gonna now. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I wanted that, right? That was on purpose. I'm gonna get grabbed by the big dude. Big black dude. There we go. I'm gonna grab you, baby. Attack. Brute force. Elden Ring is hard, guys. That's what I've been told. Just brute force this guy. Yeah, it's very hard, guys. Oh, what a hard game. Boom. And ban. And like fucking ban. How is he healing though? Dodge that. Attack. Go in. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take a little bit of health pot. Mana pot. Jump, attack. Dodge. Okay, did it. That was a very annoying attack. Now I go in, He missed, I go in. I jump, I go in. Roll that, attack. And I'll attack again, he has staggered here. Okay, oh my god, this guy likes grabbing. Oh, that's how he heals. Oh, what the fuck? Wait a minute, I'm too cocky, bro. Wait. He healed like full health. Jesus Christ. Okay, baby. He like sucks me off and then he heals up. That was a good dodge. Okay, that was good. I was like, why is he healing so much? It's the grab. Missed. Good. Attack and jump. And now I can attack now, right? Yeah, there you go. There we go. That's good. And I'm gonna clap in the fucking head. I am out of endurance though. Yeah, I'm out of endurance. Now I can go again. And I'll just okay. I think I'm a bit over Skadoo level though. Oh wow, we even got this though. What the fuck? That's good. I think yeah, I'm level 15 now, right? So this boss was probably supposed to be fought, whatever, at level 5, I guess, right? Because it's in the first, let's say, second zone. Okay, good. No, that's a good boss. Now, to finish, I guess, my tier list. Again, I came back to kill this guy because this is the only boss I haven't killed. Good. Honestly, I like it. Again, I feel like I'm fighting him at high Skadoo level. So, like, if I kind of put myself back to, like, level 5, I'm probably going to wipe, let's say, like, 6 or 7 times. Sure. Looked cool. I like the suck mechanic. Unironically, not a bad boss at all. There we go. Death Knight, you go. Like, you go here, there we go. Done. It's a bit difficult to, you know, kind of put myself in the, yeah, but like this. That's good. Yeah, there is no bell baiting hunter. I would like, yeah, but it doesn't exist on the list. I'm sure there is a tier list where you can have literally every boss in the game, but that would be like too much though. Good stuff. Okay, now I forgot to take the fucking runes. Ah, whatever. Elemer? There is. Elemer. Oh, that's the bell baiting hunter. Oh! I was like, who the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, of course. Bro. Tychus, if you're gonna make a YouTube video... Wait, stop. We have a correction to the tier list. I didn't know who Elemer was. Elemer is the bell baiting hunter. Of course. What the hell? That boss was genuinely insane. Yeah, of course. That was like, yeah, get on. Please get on. Fuck. No, of course he's not D tier. I put him here and this guy as well and this guy too because I don't know who they are. I can't remember. No, this guy's way better than that. Yeah, of course. That was the first boss where I actually got challenged properly. I had 63 pulls. And not just that, that's the first boss in the entire playthrough where I actually changed my trinkets. I never ever looked at my trinkets. I didn't care about them, right? Whatever, it's probably good enough. That was, you know, my thought process, I guess. But for that boss, I actually did. I did like min-max my trinkets and my potions, and I allocated my flask as well for the first time in the playthrough. So that was the first boss which actually challenged me the way I wanted to be challenged. So Elemer of the Bride, that you are absolutely beautiful. And I'm gonna piss off some people here, actually. I might actually piss off some dudes, no? I might piss off some dudes. Elemer of the Bride goes here, bro. That's it. I'm gonna put the bell baiting hunter over Mesmer. Like, it's kind of like good to put them next to each other because bell baiting hunter took IQ and like strats to defeat him, where Mesmer was just kind of like, okay, let's dodge like 5 abilities, maybe 6, and then like blast him. It was more like, you know, reckless gameplay, but here I was actually playing very well. So there we go. Yeah, that's the red sword. Can you rate this boss? Which boss? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's the tree sentinel. In a way, I did rate him, right? With a draconic tree sentinel. There you go. In a way, he is rated. So there we go. That's my official tier list. Now it's complete. With the Death Knight and with this mistake corrected, this is it. That's it. This is the tier list. I'm happy with this. Save or download. I'm going to save image. I'm going to put it here. And then after the stream, I'm going to upload this to Twitter. There we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this. Of course, I beat the game, but did I really beat the game? Right? Did I like really? I don't know, but right? I did beat the game, but like my knowledge in lore is garbage. So,
which tier is fall damage?
That's S tier. So there is a guy called Viti Vitage, and he explained the entire lore in 29 minutes. Let's watch this together. Let's enjoy.
Begin in the lands between. It begins in the cosmos, far away, with an outer god called the Greater Will. There are a lot of outer gods mentioned in Elden Ring. You can think of these kind of like the Great Ones of Bloodborne. They're distant beings, they're all-powerful, and they're quite unknowable by design.
So who would this be in like Warcraft lore?
Many of these outer gods want to make their presence felt in the world.
Who would this be in Warcraft lore?
The Greater Will, maybe most of all. To this end, it sent a golden star hurtling towards
Titans,
the lands between. The Elden Star's incantation tells us that this golden star was bearing a beast, an Elden beast. The Elden Remembrance calls it a vassal beast of the Greater Will. If you didn't know, a vassal is someone who holds land on behalf of their overlord. Obviously, this is fitting in this case, because the Elden Beast occupied the lands between on behalf of the Greater Will, and was a living incarnation of the concept.
Is it okay?
Wait, stop interrupting this beautiful video. I like this guy's voice as well.
Of order. As such, this beast would later become the Elden Ring. The Elden Ring itself is made up of runes of power, some great, some small, that together represent a sort of logic for the world to follow.
Okay.
Thus, the Elden Ring represents order. The true nature of this order is a subject of constant debate and research undergone by fundamentalists. But two of the key fundamentals are the laws of causality and regression. You can think of the law of causality as cause and effect, where actions have consequences, and those consequences
I kind of want to
are
play
new
from
causes
the.
that
I want to do the
branch
game,
out
new
into
game plus.
infinity. These are the relationships between things. Then there's the law of regression that states that all things eternally yearn to converge and return to their
This
roots.
is so different to WoW.
Fittingly, then, the
Like in
Elden
WoW, you have orcs and fucking human, and they fight to, because they hate each other. Racism, right? Like WoW is about racism, and this is about cause and aggression, regression, affection, whatever the fuck you said.
Ring is housed within the Erd Tree, which towers over the
So
lands
the Elden
between.
Ring is in the Erd
It's very
Tree.
important to stress that life in the lands between did not begin with the Erd Tree, the Elden Ring, or the Elden Beast.
What?
No, the lands between were occupied well before the Greater Will came.
What?
There were other beings here. There were other factions here. There were other gods here.
Oh.
And there was even another great tree here.
Oh, I thought this entire place started with the Erd Tree and with the Elden Lords and Elden Ring and with the whatever great gods.
For
Got
the
it.
Erd Tree. And this is where a huge twist regarding the Erd Tree comes in.
Got it.
There are incantations in the
What the
game
fuck is
called
that?
aspects of the Crucible. According to their descriptions, these are manifestations of the Erd Tree's primal vital energies. And I quote, "They are an aspect of the primordial crucible where all life was once blended together." But how could all life be blended together in the Erd Tree if the Erd Tree appeared after life existed?
There was life
There can only be one answer, right? That the Erd Tree is a parasite, and it took over a tree that existed here before. This ancient tree was called the Great Tree. So the Great Tree was
in
almost...
some of these mobs, like this Crucible Knight, right? Like I have his armor as well. He was the protector of the original tree. Got it now. Like this
certainly
guy.
the location of this primordial crucible, and it must have been a very powerful primordial force for the Greater Will to have commandeered. It might even be the reason the Lands Between is important to the Greater Will in the first place. It also explains why spells and enemies related to the Great Tree's crucible would eventually be looked down upon. For example, the Knot Talisman is fashioned from a knotted vestige of the crucible, and it was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. Enemies related to the crucible are the Omen, the Misbegotten, and the Crucible Knights, and all three of them would be shunned, enslaved, or imprisoned. Those who speak for the Erd Tree don't want you to know its roots,
good. It's evil.
so to speak. According to the spell, protection of the Erd Tree, in the beginning everything was in opposition to the Erd Tree, but through countless victories in war, it became the embodiment of order.
In Marika's own words, the Erd Tree governs all. The choice is thine. Become one with the order.
Okay, this is what I want to
or
see.
Divest thyself of it. To wallow at the fringes. A powerless upstart.
I want to see
the Greater
how...
Will needed more than a big tree.
Okay, so... Thank you, Boo Jasmine. Thank you very much, man.
Do you miss me?
I don't miss you. You don't miss me because I'm here every day. So how the fuck can you miss me if I'm here every day, bro? Thank you for 20 months.
It needed loyal agents in the Lands Between.
Oh, and that's...
To this end, it has the Two Fingers, who are its envoys. The Two Fingers heirloom has a weird picture of them, but it reads, "Of course, fingers cannot speak, yet these are eloquent. Persistently they wriggle, spelling out mysteries in the air. Thus did we gain the words of our faith." These words are interpreted by the finger readers.
Yeah,
These
the
are
old
the
woman.
undying old crones that you would have found throughout the Lands Between. They pass
found
down the
four
wisdom
of them, I
of the
think.
Two Fingers, or at least they used to.
Your fingers, please, your fingers. I can read them.
Most of them appear to have lost their purpose, and they're desperate to read your fingers and tell you annoying riddles, since their two fingers are likely dead. And yes, of course, there are multiple sets of Two Fingers. You would have found their corpses on the tops of the divine.
Okay, you have to admit one. Admit though, Warcraft lore is more like... It's more like... I don't know. it's not realistic, but it's like easier to understand. Like I know what he's saying, but like, so there is like greater will. They found this land between. This land between existed before the greater will came. There was a tree, whatever, the normal tree, and then the tree was the god of the place, and people protected the tree. And then the greater will came, and the Elden Ring spawned, and the earth tree was planted. The earth tree sucked the life out of everything that was here before. They also destroyed the old tree as well. And now we have like some fingers because the tree couldn't like rule the lands alone. So the tree summoned fingers. Like, right? It's what I'm saying. Like, it's like very dumb. What like the like where like, you know, in World of Warcraft you have like big fucking evil titan Sargeras, and then he didn't want to command alone, so you know he enslaved Eredari Draenei's in killed Jaden and Archimonde. So he had like 2 generals to lead the armies. Here you have like a tree with 2 fingers. Yeah, but WoW is Disney dog shit. No, it's not. Well, maybe the modern WoW. I'm talking about like the old WoW, right? But like this is not. Okay, let's watch.
Towers. Atop these towers, you loot the fingers in order to activate the true power of a great rune. Specifically, though, you are giving benediction back to your great rune.
So these... Oh, I didn't even realize that. The great runes on towers that I used to, whatever, collect, this is the fingers. I never even, like, looked at that. I just went there and looted this. It's the fingers. You see 2 fingers? Okay, so each boss that drops the rune has the rune protected, I guess, by the fingers. Got it. Did you finish the game? Yes, I did. No, I'm not saying the lore is bad. I'm saying the characters, I guess, could have been, I don't know, like fingers and trees. It's a bit odd.
You're taking a blessing back from the 2 dead fingers, essentially. This is just one of many blessings that the 2 fingers can bestow, and my point is kind of that the 2 fingers clearly have more than just influence. They have
real
power
that was Ranny, right?
on some level. The Greater Will needs these powerful envoys and agents because, while it's obviously incredibly powerful, it does seem limited by a few things.
Okay.
First is space. The Greater Will didn't come to the lands between itself. It sent an Elden beast to do its bidding instead.
He did.
Second is time. There is a moment later in the game where your pair of 2 fingers go still because they're forced to commune with the Greater Will for guidance.
When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens
Still
of
confusing,
thousands
guys. Like maybe I'm stupid.
runes must first pass. No matter for me. But you...
Wait, she's this old?
How will you ever manage to wait?
So the Greater Will needs a physical manifestation of order.
It
needs envoys to convey its will, but what it also needs is a god. Introducing Marika.
Okay. So the Greater Will and the fingers in the tree needed even more, right? And they needed a god. And the god, I know that Marika is the god. Okay, so they made Marika a god.
Eternal. I have this utterly enormous mind map of Elden Ring's lore, and there's a reason she's at the center. She's essentially the equivalent of Gwyn from Dark Souls, except unlike Gwyn, Marika didn't just crawl out of the dark and find power. To an extent, it seems like she earned it. We don't know much
Gwyn
about...
was the guy who died in cinematic, right? He was I don't know if he was a god as well. And his son is Godfrey, I think, and he was the Elden Lord. No? Then who the fuck is Gwyn now?
Bring up an Elden Ring family tree while you watch the lore video. It's easier to understand when you can visualize it.
Yeah, I know YouTube Live sucks today. I don't know why though. I tried to fix it. I couldn't. I couldn't fix the YouTube Live. Oh, it's the guy from Dark Souls. Oh, fuck.
Her origins, except that she is of the Numen race. Which
okay, so he's like equivalent to Marika, but in Dark Souls, right?
Is actually an origin that you can choose in the character selection screen. Numen come from outside the lands between, and are supposed descendants of denizens of another world, long-lived, but seldom born. At some point, Marika was chosen as an Empyrean. What is an Empyrean?
Oh, that's her.
Well, an Empyrean is a being chosen by the fingers as a candidate for godhood. As an Empyrean, Marika received
so the Greater Reveal made the tree. The tree made the fingers, and the fingers chose Marika to be the god. Marika received the aid of Shadow to do her bidding. Got
Of a
it.
shadow to do her bidding. So what is a shadow? Well, it's a wolf, shadowbound to its Empyrean by the two fingers. Lunar Princess Rani is another example of an Empyrean with a shadowbound beast.
Oh, okay.
You would have met Blythe.
Okay.
These creatures are the Empyrean's very own shadow. They are
Got it.
completely loyal to their needs and, by definition, incapable of treachery. Marika's shadow was a beast called Malekith.
Oh!
Every Empyrean uses...
Oh, is that true? So, but the blade was to Rani, Malekith was to Marika. Got it.
their shadow in different ways.
Oh, that's why I told you, bro. I told you they look alike. Like a dog-looking dude, Vorgan or whatever. Got it.
But Marika's sole need of her shadow was as a vessel to lock away destined death. So what is destined
And that's
death?
the guy, yeah, the destined death. That's Maliket is that dude on the in the fucking house which you give death root to. You loot the death root when you kill mobs, and then you give it to him. And he says, "Give me more death, destined death." And he is basically the shadow guardian of Marika. Got it.
Well, according to Enya, it's the rune of death.
The rune of death goes by two names.
Okay.
The other is destined death.
Got it.
We mentioned earlier that the Elden Ring is made up of runes, and at some point, maybe when she was chosen as a god, Marika plucked the rune of
Look for a
death
picture
from
of how
the
Malekith
Elden Ring.
looks without the armor kek.
Okay, but I want to do that. Maliket without armor. I want to do that. What the fuck? Wait, is that fan fiction or like real thing? Wait, this is fan fiction, right? No way, bro. Wait, seriously, is this real? It's real. It's just a dog. How does Blade? Let's see how does Blade look without armor. Wait, Blade as well or what? No way, right? Nah, no way though. This is not Blade. This is Malekith. Yeah, Blade. Yeah, Blade looks. Blade is more powerful. Okay, just a dog.
She gave the rune of death to plucked the rune
Marika
of
plucked
death
the rune of death from Elden Ring,
the
okay.
Elden Ring.
Oh,
She
so
gave-
the Elden Ring was made of all the different runes. I get it now. And all of these, like each of these dudes got their own rune, right? And like everybody has their own rune. Maliket got the rune of death. So like if you go like here, I guess I cannot show you that. Like I would have to go to a grace, I guess. Like let's go to this grace. So she removed death from got it. So like if you go here, yeah, kind of like exactly Lord of the Rings, right? Everybody got like some rings. What is it? Great runes. There you have like different runes, right? Radan got some rune, and then this dude got rune, and then there you go. Godre got rune, Richard got rune, Morgoth got rune. I guess it didn't activate other ones, but yeah, got it.
the rune of death to Malekith, her totally loyal shadow, who bore a black blade imbued with this rune.
Got it.
It's kind of genius, really. In a single act, she removed the concept of death from the lands between, while also commanding total control
Don't
of
want
death
to be rude,
through
but
her
I don't
shadow,
follow
who
ER
could...
story, so my question is, are you going to play something anytime soon or just watching videos?
I'm watching this video. I'm watching this video with the plan to like stop randomly throughout it. Like, yeah, that's the plan, bro. I'm gonna watch and then like randomly, I'm not even gonna say when I'm gonna stop. Right? Like, you understand, Kiko? Very smart brain you have. Permaban. There you go. Done. You're out. See you next fucking weekend. Like, you have to be literally retarded. Yeah, I'm watching a video to finish it. Like, yes. Shut the fuck up now. Wait, but what does he mean by the death?
While also single act, she removed the concept of death
Wait,
from...
taking the death rune out of the ring, she took the concept of death from lands between. Does that mean like nobody can die?
the lands between, while also commanding
I died like
total
1,000
control
times.
of death through her shadow, who could deliver it at her whim. Now, some of you might be asking, if death is removed from the lands between,
Exactly.
how come I can kill this dog?
Exactly.
First off, shame on you. Second, from a lore point of view, that dog isn't really dead. It's
That's what I-
simply in the process of its spirit, or its soul, returning to the Erd Tree. Catacomb dungeons, for example, are specifically constructed near the roots of the Great Tree for this reason, so that the Erd Tree can reabsorb their ashes back into it. This process replaced the concept of a death that you were destined to have. But this random spirit outside of a catacomb dungeon says it best.
Okay, proper death means
As another example of this
tree.
theory, when you kill a major boss, you receive a remembrance of them. These are spirits, and they are hewn into the Erd Tree.
Got it.
In this way, thanks to the Erd Tree's grace, their spirits are immortalized, in a sense.
Got it.
This new form of death also explains what's happening when you summon spirits.
From ash and return to the Erd Tree.
However, some spirits never return to the Erd Tree, and
Why?
they rise within death as corpses or skeletons instead.
You have to kill him twice. Okay, so
this
Marika is
was
not
the new
bad then,
order.
no?
And it's important to stress that it was in this moment, when the rune of death was removed, when destined death was taken, this is when order became the Golden Order.
The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation.
Specifically, this was Marika's Golden Order. So not only did she become a god and a vessel for the Elden Ring, she became renowned as Marika the Eternal for her removal of
The
destined
Eternal,
death.
because nobody dies, right? You live eternally. So she got the greatest title by like removing the fucking rune of death from the ring. Okay, I'm confused.
It was a huge part of her character and her reign as well. However, Marika had more than just death to conquer.
What
she
else?
had wars to fight, as the world was occupied by many forces that could threaten her Golden Order. There was war with the Storm Lord, who likely ruled over Stormvale.
Okay.
There was a war with the Giants, who were masters of a flame that could burn the
Oh,
Erd
there was
Tree.
like different
There was war with the
countries
ancient
around.
dragons, who incidentally had
Plus you do
stones
six.
that could twist time and thus slay a god. And finally, there was war brewing with the Carrion royalty, who had previously obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order.
Stop though.
Thus, sort of similar to how the Greater Will needed an Empyrean to enforce its will, Marika herself needed someone to wage war.
Oh my god, bro.
So,
So like the greater will needed the tree needed the fucking fingers, the fingers needed Marika, and now Marika needs somebody else. And who did she choose?
there was to be a husband, a consort,
Oh.
an Elden Lord.
Oh, the dude.
The man
Godfrey.
chosen was Horalu,
Yeah, Godfrey.
a ferocious warrior who became known as the
Oh,
Lord
so-
of
so
the
she got
battlefield.
married.
His crown was warranted with strength, and while it was for this strength that Marika married him, he was also required to take a vow to conduct himself as a lord. To suppress the ceaseless lust for battle that raged within,
Got it.
Horalu took the beast regent Sarosh upon his back. You'll notice this is another example of a beast being given for the purpose of serving order. Thus, in this moment, he went from being
Ah, so the dog on his back is basically what Malkeith is to Marika and what Blade is to Ranni. This guy has his own dog. Okay, so all these like inferiors, whatever you call them, have like their spirit animals to protect them. Got it. Got it. And this guy is a lord, like Elden Lord, and he's not supposed to fight. Like he's not supposed to be this bloodthirsty warrior. But then when you push him hard enough to P2, right, he becomes this. Got it. He goes back to what he used to be. Got it now.
warrior to Godfrey, the first Elden Lord,
Yeah, exactly.
consort to Queen Marika, and a certified demigod.
Demigod,
Godfrey and
because he's
Marika
husband to
had
a god.
3 demigod children together. There was Godwin
Wait, they
the
had
Golden,
kids?
who you saw being killed in the opening trailer.
Ah! Okay, so Marika and the crazy dude, Luke's whatever, who became Godfrey, had children, 3 of them. One was the guy who's killed in the goddamn cinematic, Godwin, okay.
And there were also the reviled Omen twins, Morgoth, who guards the Erd Tree, and Moog, who became
Oh,
Lord
Moog and Morgoth are children of Marika. What the fuck?
of Blood. You might think that Godric was another
Yeah,
demigod
exactly. He
child,
can look
but
same.
he actually wasn't. Instead, he was probably descended from Godwin. Anyway, we'll
Okay.
talk about the demigods more in detail in another video, so subscribe for that.
Relax.
But for now, just know that Godfrey and his offspring were the first demigods, henceforth known as the Golden Lineage.
Okay.
In his wars, Godfrey led his 16 Crucible Knights into battle.
Got it.
Who were named so for they fought with the primordial powers of the Erd Tree.
I remember that.
Their incantations were aspects of the Crucible itself, and they likely fought giants, dragons, the Stormlord.
Wait, but these Crucible dudes were here before the Erd Tree, I think. Right?
To usher in their age, the age of the Erd Tree.
In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors.
Okay,
hark, my lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand.
Okay.
Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden Ring for the age of the Erd Tree.
The Erd Tree would go on to be largely seen as a blessing for all of those in the lands between, especially those close to it in Leyndell, the capital city of the Erd Tree. The tree bestowed blessings. For example, the dew that dropped from its branches were like jewels. It loomed overhead as a constant reminder of order, and its roots reached far and wide, relieving many of the burden of death. In fact, Erd Tree burial was one of the highest honors a hero could receive. One by one, the previous factions of the world fell. The giants were put to the sword, and their fell god was killed by Marika herself. The ancient dragons broke down the walls of Leyndell that met fierce retaliation. However, I think the House of the Erd Tree encountered the most trouble against the land to their southwest, Leonia. Here, the House of the Moon...
Wait, and Marika killed the giants, dragons just fucking lost, and now these dudes?
Repelled their offensives time and time again. And I mean that literally, because there was not just one, but two wars fought here. And in both of these,
Marika killed all the giants at the same time?
The golden,
yeah, I know. I mean, that's what he said, I guess.
I suspect it was probably because
actually, I killed the final one, right? The fire giant.
These damn things can snipe you from like a mile away, and it's bullshit. Actually, it was probably because of the Carrion Knights, who, according to their weapons, were able to wield sorcerous battle skills, and despite numbering fewer than 20, this power made them a match for even the champions of gold in battle. These enchanted knights were anointed by the Lunar Queen, a young astrologer who went on to establish the House of Caria as royalty in this land. With her bewitching lunar magic, she won over the Academy of Raya Lucaria, where glintstone sorcery was studied, and united the Carian royal family and the learned scholars of Raya Lucaria defended their home from the golden aggressors. At the head of this great golden army was Radagon.
And that's why there's a dog called, a dog of Radagon, right? Like this guy. In that Lucaria Academy, there's this guy. What is it? I don't even know. Red Wolf of Radagon, there you go, right? There you go. Because he kind of protects him, I guess. Got it. You see, I'm smart. Oops.
Lord Radagon was a great champion.
Got it.
Possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great...
And that's why... Sorry to pause again. That's why, like, the final fight is actually, like, on this shit, like, two bosses, right? You have Radagon and Elden Beast. Like, you see, it's, like, different, even though it's, like, one fight, I guess, you know, in-game. Does it make sense? So, like, what I'm trying to say is, because they're not the same thing. Like, Elden Beast and Radagon are not the same thing. I love this game. This is a true masterpiece. Thank you for streaming. Thank you, bro, for being here. Thank you very much. I'm going to play more, of course. Sekiro and stuff. Got it now. So this is Radagon.
Host. When he met Lady Renala in battle.
Oh, they like fell in love or what?
These two champions clashed, fell in love.
Oh, there we go. I figured everything out.
Radagon once
and they had children. Let me guess. Renala and Radagon had Rani as a child. Look now.
Dew.
I'm smart.
Repented his territorial aggressions and swore his love to Renala. The order of the Erd Tree and the fate of the moon were conjoined.
Not just her, there's more?
And all the wounds of war forgiven.
Rani?
You might think it strange that the greater will would permit this union, but it's not too odd, all things considered. As with most From Software games, sorcery and faith are just two sides of the same coin, and both of these powers stem from the cosmos. Radagon and Renala were known to have three children together.
Who?
Lunar Princess Rani, who inherited her mother's propensity for lunar magic. Radahn, who took after his father.
Wait, Radan is the son of this bitch, like, who changed my spec when I gave her a lateral tier? What? Radan is the son of hers. No way, bro. Okay, who's the third one?
Radagon, and would go on to master gravitational magic.
And Richard!
Rykard, who pioneered new hex sorceries and would go on to feed himself to a great serpent.
Wow.
It follows that...
What a bad fucking family, bro. Rani, the crazy bitch, probably like the best one of three, I guess, right? The mage. Radan lost his fucking mind, right? And Richard, I guess, devoured the serpent, or like serpent devoured him, and he became like a big snake.
At some point after this, Marika began to harbor doubts.
About what?
Doubts about the Golden Order that she had had a hand in creating.
In Marika's own words, I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way.
Okay.
Our faith,
So Marika started
our
doubting
grace
her own
is
creation.
increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
And it's at this point that we should talk about Marika's motivations, her character. This is surely going to be one of those huge points of debate in the coming years, but for now, my working theory is that she wanted to discover the truth behind order and the truth behind the greater will, and she believed that bonds had to be broken so that they could be better understood. She believed that there was great meaning to be found in hardship.
Okay, she
Queen
started
Marika
doubting
shall
her,
help for us.
her boss.
That we continue to struggle
Yo, Gideon!
unto eternity.
For Lord Godfrey, his struggle ended at the end of his campaigns. According to his armor, he led the war against the giants, faced the Storm Lord alone, and then there came a moment when his last worthy enemy fell. And it was then, as the story is told, that the hue of Lord Godfrey's eyes faded. In truth, he was robbed of his grace. Then Marika sent him away.
That's why you like told me to like read all the items that I got, but I never did. Because like
My
that's how the
lord,
lore is told, by reading
and
items.
thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die.
Oh shit.
This became known as the Long March of the Tarnished, as Godfrey and his tarnished descendants walked away from the lands between.
Okay.
But Queen Marika absolutely had a plan here, that Lord Godfrey and his descendants would one day return stronger.
Am I descendant
having
of
struggled
Lord Godfrey?
outside of grace.
Then, after thy death, I will give back
Okay, so he's
what
like
I
my
once
grandpa.
claimed. Return to the lands between. Wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring. Grow strong in the face of death.
Okay.
Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Oh shit.
Soon after, she found a new husband.
Oh.
Either that or a
She
new
got married
husband was
again.
found for her.
When Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erdtree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband.
Oh
and
wait!
King
The dude Rabadon left. Dude, no way though. Rabadon left Renala to go. Wow.
Consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord. The mystery endures to this day.
Would you leave your
as
wife
to
for
why
a very
Lord
wealthy
Radagon
woman?
would cast Lady
Like, would you leave
Renala
your wife if
aside?
fucking
And moreover,
Rihanna wanted to like
why a
marry
mere
you?
champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord?
Yes.
Whatever the case, as a part of this union, Radagon's prior 3 children with Renala became demigod stepchildren, granted
Okay.
grace thanks to their new family tree.
Got it.
Renala was broken by this, and so was her country, Leonia. The Queen's set reads, when Renala,
Yeah, she was
head of
heartbroken.
both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and the Carian royal family, lost her husband Radagon, her heart went along with him. And then those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion after all. In the wake of Radagon's betrayal and Renala's poor judgment, Leonia struggled with civil war, with the Academy of Raya Lucaria on one side and the Carrion Royals on the other.
Okay.
And it's here, during the
Kind of
age
like in
of the Erd
Balkans,
Tree.
right? When Tito died, like there was a domestic war, right? Like Croatia, Serbia, whatever, Montenegro, like everybody fought against each other. So it's the same way here. When Radagon left the place, right, like they all wanted to like be the leaders of the Lurnia, whatever it's called. During the age of the Erd Tree, that Luna Princess Rani, okay?
That Luna Princess Rani,
It's
daughter
kind of same
of
though.
Runala and Radagon, stole a fragment of the Rune of Death
Wait, Sarah?
of Runala. During the age of the
Okay.
Erd Tree, that Luna Princess Rani, daughter of Runala
okay.
and Radagon, stole
What do you mean
a
stole the
fragment
Rune of Death?
Of the Rune of Death.
Wait, from who? From Malkeith? Malkeith has a Rune of Death in his weapon. So how did she steal it?
It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade.
Yeah.
As mentioned previously, Malekith was Marika's shadow.
Wait,
and
was
he
it
had
me who
sealed
stole it? Like, did I like kill the guy and took it or what?
destined death in a black blade. Then a fragment, only a fragment, of this Rune of Death was stolen. And once this happened, Malekith went a step further in protecting destined death. He bound the blade within his own flesh, such that none might rob death ever again.
What the fuck?
It was too late, however. This fragment of the Rune of Death was used immediately, that night, to kill a demigod, Marika's own son, Godwyn the Golden.
That was the first
the guy in the
recorded
cinematic.
death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as
that's
the
how the game
Shattering.
starts.
Now,
This is how
there
the
is
game
a lot
starts.
of really credible evidence that Marika was behind this plot to have a fragment of the Rune of Death stolen.
Okay.
There's also a ton of evidence that Marika is behind the entirety of your Tarnished quest, but we'll talk about that in another video. For now, all you really need to know, in terms of the timeline at least, is this. After the marriage of Marika and Radagon, and after a fragment of the Rune of Death was stolen, Marika went on to shatter the Elden Ring, and Radagon attempted to repair it, to no avail. The Elden Ring had been broken into runes, some great and some small.
Got it.
You know, it's said that Lord Radagon harbored a secret.
Why does this turtle know
A
everything?
famed sculptor of the Erd Tree capital was once summoned
Oh,
to
but it was not Marika, it was Miguel. We find out in the DLC. This video is before the DLC. Got it. Okay. But at this point, this guy, when he made a video, yeah, exactly 4 years ago, he didn't know because there was no DLC. So his theory was that it was Marika. Got it. But now we know that it was Miguel.
render Lord Radagon's likeness in giant stature.
Okay.
When he glimpsed the skeleton in Radagon's closet. And as such, it's said the great statue harbors his secret too.
Of course, the huge twist in Elden Ring is that Radagon is Marika.
This is what I don't understand. Like, this is what people told me when I killed Radagon. They told me, yeah, but that's Marika. Like, it's the same person. How though?
Or depending on what you believe, he became her, for she knew it was going to happen.
How?
In Marika's own words, O Radagon, leal hound of the golden
He left
Order,
Renala to go
thou
marry
art yet
Marika,
to
but like
become
then
me.
what? She consumed him.
Thou art yet to become a god. Let us be shattered.
She sucked him in.
Both. Mine other self.
You can tell when From Software is keeping something a little bit open-ended, and of everything in Elden Ring's lore, this will also go on to be one of the biggest unknowns
Okay,
as
so
we
like
move
that.
forward. For example, the wording, thou art yet to become me, reinforces that Marika and Radagon were two separate entities before the shattering. However, in contrast, there is also evidence that Radagon was always part of Marika. For example, Enya says that
The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of
insane,
Queen
though.
Marika.
but how can this be?
Nah, seriously, like this is insane, guy. I'm sorry, like how do you like? I feel like that the lore for a video game, right, should be a bit like simpler. This feels like literally some unfinished book. That's how it feels. It's like too much. Like, how am I supposed to figure all of this out by like playing the game? Like, even if I read every item, there's no way, right? There is no way if I read every single item, you cannot, like, this is too much. Like even him, like even he doesn't know. You see, he's like questioning, I don't know, maybe this.
If Radagon married Renala and had those demigod children, the only way that makes sense is if Radagon was always Marika and he just went over there to seduce Renala long ago. I'll present more concrete theories in the future, but on this matter, the most important thing is, what do you think?
I don't know.
You can figure out a ton of Elden Ring story.
I think the Thrall
Not
and
all of it
Gromer
is open
Shellscream
to
and the
interpretation.
fucking Garrosh, and I think that fucking Cairn, Bloodhoof, and I think Jaina and Arthas and Illidan are better. It's too much. It's not even that, like, the expert on the lore doesn't know, so who am I to fucking assume? Right? I don't know. So Radagon didn't become Marika after the marriage. He was maybe Marika the entire time, just like in two different bodies. So Marika actually married Renala by being Radagon.
And certain things are, and this is one of them. And your interpretation is a big part of what makes this story special. At any rate, the union of Radagon and Marika seems to be a union of two fundamental opposing laws of the Golden Order. We mentioned these laws earlier, actually. There's the law of causality, and Marika is an agent of cause and effect. And there's the law of regression, as Radagon is a character who aspires to be complete and regress together. So I have a theory that forcing these two beings that represent these concepts together would have corrected Marika's deviance. But even so, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree for the crime of the Shattering.
Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence.
Because the Shattering started killings of demigods.
She remains a god and the Vision's vessel.
And I didn't even know that. I didn't know that Marika is in the tree.
And Marika even had two demigod children of her own. Mikola and Marika even had
Vision's vessel.
The conjoined Radagon and Marika even had two demigod children.
Oh, they had kids as well. Oh, Miguel is their child. Oh, Marika is
Of their own, Mikola. And
but how can Marika have children with herself? If Radagon and Marika are the same thing, how can they like reproduce now? Miguel and Millennia. But with the DLC, there's also Mesmer, right? There's also Mesmer, so this is obviously pre-DLC. So Miguel, Millennia, and Mesmer are children of Radagon and Marika, which are the same person. But then again, I mean, she's a god, so like it's not even that, right? It's a god. I'm sure gods don't reproduce the same way we do. Wow. And Gaius. No, Gaius is not. No, I think.
Millennia. These two children were born afflicted. Mikola was cursed with eternal
childhood. I know that.
Childhood,
Exactly, okay.
And Millennia harbored a horrific rot.
Yeah, that's why her face is fucked up.
Even so, these two children were both chosen as Empyreans.
Got it.
They were immensely sacred beings.
Okay, but aren't they not supposed to have their own, guardian spirits? If they're Empyreans, whatever you call them, are they not supposed to have like... Oh, they are fucked up because they're inbreds. Oh! Yeah, of course, right?
The creator of the game, as a child, read foreign stories and understood only some words. With those words he filled the gaps with his imagination. That's what he wants us to do. On why the story is so vague and convoluted.
Yeah, it's so... it feels, yeah. Got it now. Got it now. They had fucked up children because, of course, right? It was made in a fucked up way. Okay, let's read more.
Eligible to inherit godhood from the Greater Will. Perhaps the Greater Will was just desperate.
And this is Millennia versus Radahn.
And indeed,
but they are related, though, right? Because Radahn is her half brother.
The shards of the Elden Ring,
right?
And they would try to take the throne, including, of course, the Tarnished, who returned
like Pakistanis
from their long march at long last, which we'll talk about in the next main lore video. I should
Radahn is the son of Radagon, but with Ranella, whatever, the woman in the academy, and Millennia is his son.
To mention here that if you become a patron, you'll see upcoming lore videos early. That's one of the rewards you get if you pledge to the $3 tier. And if you think my channel really adds a lot of value to the Souls games for you, to the point where you pledge $20, Then in this new tier, you'll receive a new mug every 3
what the fuck
months
is
that
this?
has a unique design on
Gaius
it
got
to do with the
plowed by a
games.
boar who broke his legs, and now he rides the boar all day until you kill him to free him from his
Yeah, I know that
suffering.
he's part of the board, yeah. Wait, do I need to buy the do you need to buy the mug to understand the lore?
By From Software. There are 4 to collect. The first one you'll get is inspired by Dark Souls, then Elden Ring, then Sekiro, and finally Bloodborne.
I
They
do
all
have to spend money, okay.
Fantastic art that I worked on with an amazing artist named Chu. But
Chu!
Anyway, I figured this is the right place
Chu,
to end this
motherfucker.
video because the information here is going to be
Yeah, it's
overwhelming. I bet
overwhelming, yeah.
it probably was too overwhelming,
I agree.
you know? It took me ages to commit
Chu.
these names and the relationships they had with other characters to memory, so I hope you guys are doing all right.
the names are not the problem.
One thing
The
that
problem
helped
is-
me a lot was that we designed an enormous mind map with
Holy
pretty much
fuck,
all
bro.
of Elden Ring's lore. All of its
Holy
item descriptions, all of its
I
dialogues.
mean, bro, like, okay, listen. I don't want to doubt the beauty of the lore. Seriously though. But like, if I have to like have PhD in fucking inspection detective work to like understand the basics of it, and then even then it's not really understandable. You kind of have to like fill it up with your own mind. I feel like maybe it's too much, bro. That's what I think. Sorry about that. Right? Like, look at this, bro. You literally have to like finish a school of detective job, and then you're gonna understand like 80%, and then the remaining 20% you kind of finish yourself, I guess. It's too much, bro.
All of the relationships
But everything is Queen Marika. Okay, so TLDR, she's basically, yeah.
between characters that we can think of. We added all of this together and it helped a ton in learning about the story and visualizing it all. And one day I will make this asset available to you all because I think after doing it, I think this is the quintessential way to piece together the story. And I think giving
No,
you
you did
guys
a good
this
job, bro.
asset
Seriously, you did a
eventually
very good job.
will make that accessible for people. So I'm really excited about that. I want to thank
You did a good
Absa
job, though.
and Zard for accepting the paid
Okay, I'll
part.
go. I'm gonna click like, there you go. Can I click on this map somehow? Is that possible? Like, can I open that map that he showed? Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I can't. Is this it? No, it's music. Yeah. Okay. You need to buy the mug. Oh, you need to buy the mug. Check the part too.
The demigods are
Okay, should I watch this too? I'm a little bit tired now. Okay, I can watch this some other time. The problem is this: it's too complicated. It's like too much, and like it's very, very unrealistic. Like obviously, World of Warcraft is also unrealistic, but it's like too much though. I don't know, but it's not bad. Like it's not bad though. He has 18 videos, by the way. This is there. Oh my god! So this and oh my god! I see now. This is not even it. No. Oh my god, bro. That's like nothing. I watched one, and then you have the one you linked, and then you have the third one for 18. What the hell? 2 hours Lord on the Dragons. Oh, I'm gonna click on this just to see the date. Is this the DLC? Yes, so he has the DLC. No, yes, there you go. So he did cover DLC after as well. Got it. Okay. Maybe actually.
Our story doesn't begin.
Maybe actually, no? Okay, after the one video, obviously like now I know more, but like I'm still a bit entangled. But I'm sure if I watched all of them, everything would like make sense. Good stuff. I know what I'm gonna watch now in the airplane tomorrow when I, fly. I'm gonna watch this. Yeah. I'm gonna watch that. That's it. I have a thing to watch in the airplane. Just do the demigods. Got it. What's the next one? I just want to see. What's the next one? Morning. Ideš? Dobro. 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 Pa doći ću opet šta? Dođi ja po vas. Dođi ja po vas. Za pola sata, možeš? Ajde. Okay, what the hell? No, it's not even. It's wife aggro. Yeah, but like my wife told me she needs to go breastfeed our daughter. Like, so our wife is my wife, not our wife. What the fuck? My wife is finishing the packing for the trip, right? but our daughter is at her mom's place. So now she's like gonna run there to breastfeed a bit, right, with her boobs. But I'm like, okay, was it how? Like she seemed like upset, and I'm like, why are you upset? Because I didn't finish packing. But I'm like, it's okay though. We have entire day, you know. Well, we're going tomorrow at like, I don't know, 12 a.m. whatever. Like we're going in 17 hours. Big P is gonna fix everything. Don't worry. There we go. Big P will do everything. Okay. Just relax. You breastfeed, I'm gonna do it. I love you too. She said, I love you. You see that? You hear that? That's the man. That's the fucking man, baby. This is the thing. Like people don't know what masculinity. Yeah. People don't know what masculinity is. Big muscles? No. I mean, okay, it helps, but it's no. Whatever. Knowing how to fight? No. That's not masculinity. Masculinity is providing, being protective for people that are in need of that, and raising a family with good values. Yes. Yes, being a good parent, being a good husband. You're not a masculine man if you traffic children to Romania and then fucking enslave them and, you know, traffic women and make them into fucking porn women. Andrew Tate. That's not masculinity. Oh, by the way, he got arrested again. You saw that? I don't know if you saw. He got arrested again. Where are you going to go? I'm going to Montenegro. Going to Tivat. Let me show you, I guess. There you go. Tivat, Montenegro. This place. It's okay, I guess. It's very close. That's why. Like, I wanted to go to Thailand. That's my dream destination to go. Or like maybe like Maldives. But with this 8-month-old baby, right? With an 8-month-old baby, it's too much, I guess. Why Thailand? Futakok. That's it. Just Futakok. It's not even like it's just Futakok, bro. Yeah, it's just Futakok.
Why not Budva?
Why not Budva? I don't know. This one is, I don't know, honestly, bro. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna go here, and this is like, yeah, a place to go. This is a port, I think, for ships. We are gonna be a little bit, yeah, but it's very close. It's like a 45-minute, you know, flight. So yeah, very close. Guys, can I just do one thing? I want to start the game too. I just want to see what it is. Okay, I don't know. I want to do this. Fuck it. I killed every boss, right? This is it. I beat the game. Fuck, I need to go to the table, right? That's the cheapest location in EU, Tivat. I don't think it's cheapest, though. Okay, look. I don't know. It's not, actually. For sure. Albania was cheaper. And Cyprus was also cheaper, I think. Yeah, so it's not that cheap. I lived in Thailand for like 4 months and I don't like it, but it's a good place. Yeah, just a vacation, right? Go to like for like 10 days. All right, fuck it, let's go. Begin journey 2. Yes, I don't care. Yes. Yes. What happens? I just want to see what happens. Are the mobs gonna have more health? Like, what's gonna happen now? Like, do I really start like from the beginning or what? Wait, is that the same cinematic?
Fallen leaves tell a story.
Wait, that's the same. I think I saw this. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, that's the same thing. So it's basically the same game. You just everybody has more health, right? You should check Elden Lean video on YouTube when you have a chance. Won't regret. Elden Lean. Got it. Okay. Let's see if I improved a bit. I just want to see how it feels. I'm not going to play. I want to go kill maybe the tree sentinel. Okay, let's do that. Okay, if I remember now, I just go down and then I have to die to a mob. Right? You cannot kill this one, right? I think on this one you have to die. Try to fight it. But you want me to try to fight it? Okay. Okay. Oh, you can kill it. Oh, okay. Wait, I thought you cannot kill it. Wait, what if I die? But I never I don't know the mechanics though, so it's not like... It's a scorpion, I think. A big scorpion. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, it's not. It's easier as fuck. Yeah, how the fuck did I die to it? Okay, that was... Okay, I thought I dodged, but he spent it out. Okay, there you go. Okay, that was stupidest thing ever. Okay. Okay, so I thought you have to die to him. There you go. I got some items as well. Got good stuff. Over-leveled? How can I be over-leveled in a new game, bro? This is NG +2. Can I do +3 before completing +2? Is that possible? Okay, but now I die. Okay, so you do die eventually. You have to die. Oh, so you need to complete 2. Okay. And is there like a cap? Like, what's the final? Can you infinitely go? Or like Mythic Plus in WoW, or is there a cap? 7. Got it. So did anybody here kill Millennia on +7? No? Good. Okay. What if I do it? I kind of want to play more now. I want to kill. Okay, at least the tree sentinel. Yeah, this feels good though. But do I lose? Did I lose all my items? I didn't. I have everything though. I literally have everything. I'm not sure if I have the key though. I do. Well, I think the key was to go inside. Yeah. Yeah, the key is to go. Yeah, that's useless. That's not to go outside. That's the. That was the boss, right? That was the. I forgot the name of it. You have everything. -1 key. No, I might come back, right? I might come back. But I'm sure I can probably buy. I assume that the items on vendors reset in this game, right? So I can buy. I beat Millennia level 1 actually as a challenge. That's good if you did. Okay. Where was the tree sentinel? Yeah, okay, I'm getting the fucking hints as well.
Of course you unfortunate outcome. You are
Okay, this feels good though. It's so much different playing it for the second time. It's so different now. Oh, there we go. That's the guy. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go, dude. You want to fight? Okay, let's see if I improved, right, compared to where I was. This guy took me like 50 attempts. Day 1. 50. He literally took me 50 attempts. All right, let's see. Maybe, right? Maybe still now it's +1. Walk up. Right. Roll. Attack. Okay. Attack. Good. Okay, that's fine though. I kind of trolled up. But it's okay. I'm just testing. Roll. Oh my god, I couldn't roll. I was stuck in a tree. I swear to god. I'm playing bad. I'm actually playing bad. I'm playing so bad, bro. Like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm so bad. Okay. That's good. And now jump attack. That was good. And then good. There we go. Oh, I should have jumped that. I remember now. Never mind. My bad. Roll. I'm retarded. Roll. Attack. Attack now. Good. Go. And then. Okay, I'm actually embarrassed. Roll. I fucking forgot. I need to jump. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Roll that. Good. It's fine. Okay. I'm embarrassed. He's dead now. Roll. Attack. Look now. Attack. After that, attack again. There you go. Okay. Okay. Listen, I was a bit rusty though, right? I was a bit rusty, but there we go. I did it. Easy +1 tree sentinel. No problem. I was a bit rusty though. I forgot I need to jump and stuff. Okay, good. Wait, I don't like this though. I think the scaling is not good. I think, like, I'm not over leveled for a new game. I'm not. I mean, right? I'm not over leveled, but like it felt like I was, right? Like that boss should have been like maybe like at level 50. I should have fought him. Does that make sense? Yeah, you will obliterate. Yeah, exactly. So I think it should have been a bit harder, in my opinion. That's what I think. On a +5. Okay, so like, yeah. But by the time because you don't have grace, so you have to like actually walk. Wow. By the time I get, but I don't have to do DLC though, right? Wait, the DLC is not, there's no DLC in the new game, I think. Yeah. Exactly, right? I cannot press X. Look, X doesn't work. Oh, it is. Okay, but I cannot go yet until I until I do. Okay. Oh fuck, bro. That is a lot, though, right? It's a lot. Yeah, you need to unlock it, right? Yeah, you need to unlock the. I have to kill Elden Beast, and then I can press X to go to the DLC. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this now, though, right? I'm not gonna do this now. But I could unironically have this like a little fun game to play off stream, and then maybe like push to like +5, and then I do +5 on stream, but not yet. The next video game, again, if you want to vote, go to my YouTube channel here and vote. Look at that. You see? Oh, there is a mod where you can download +7. Oh, you can just like skip. Anyways, vote here. What's the next game? So far, it's either Wukong, Dark Souls, or most likely Sekiro. However, I'm gonna, keep it up for like 10 more days, and then I'm gonna decide which one is next. But I think for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I think I'm done.
If you don't vote for Sekiro, you're gay.
Again, it's your choice. I'm gonna probably end up playing all of them, but yeah. Again, I'm done. I feel a bit sad, not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna be here for 11 days, but so is life. When I come back, hopefully I'm gonna see all of these beautiful men again. I'm actually getting a bit emotional now, but I do need this break though. I'm fucking tired mentally. Physically, I'm not. Like physically, I can stream another fucking 7 years, no break, non-stop. So physically, I'm completely okay, but like mentally, I'm a bit drained. Not gonna lie, baby. Good game. Again, Elden Ring. I have watched the main lore video. I'm gonna watch more of them, of course, as well. I have did a tier list, or I have done the tier list on all the bosses, right? Here, there we go. This is my tier list. I gave the rating, official rating is 8.2. That's the official rating for the game. I think, like, TLDR, I think it's a bit overhyped in the difficulty, but it's underhyped in the fucking other departments, right? I think it was cooler than I thought it would be. It was more fun to play than I thought it would be, but I thought it would be more difficult than it is. So like difficulty, I thought I'm gonna suffer way more, but I didn't know I didn't expect to have that much fun. So in a way, good. 8.2, I think that's a fair fucking rating, baby. If rating is not 10, you're gay. 8.2 is good. Like, if I was to rate World of Warcraft in 2026, trust me, it's not even above 6. So that's why I'm right. But if I was to maybe rate like Legion, that's like close, right? Anyways, I am gone. I'm gonna be gone, guys, until 31st. If you're gonna miss me, type 1. If you can't wait to fucking leave, for me to leave, and then you go watch fucking Savix and Xariu, type 2. 1, I'm gonna miss you, Big P. 2, fuck you. I'm gonna miss all of you, of course. It was an absolute pleasure playing this. And when I come back, we're gonna play one of these games. When I come back, I'm gonna play one of these 4 beautiful games. Whatever wins. There you go. But you cannot see it, I guess. Thank you so much, of course, for being in the audience these years, I guess. Fuck, this is very emotional. It shouldn't be. It's just a fucking break. It's not like I'm gonna go die. I'm not gonna die unless the plane crashes, and then I'm gonna die. Shit. Can you survive a plane crash? Let's see. Can you do it? Yes, you can. There we go. Easy. So even if it happens, Big P will live. You know why? I don't know. I just think of it. Anyways, good night, everybody, or like sleep well. Enjoy the match tonight. No? Final, right? Argentina, Spain. Very good game as well in 1 hour. So there we go. I'm going to go help my wife prepare us for the trip. And then I'm going to go watch this and have fun. Enjoy vacation. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know how it's going to look like with an 8-month, right? We're going to bring our daughter, right? 8-month-old. Honestly, I might be like more tired when I come back than rested, right? Because here at home, when I stream, my wife lets me sleep alone, right? I come here and I take a little nap. So I actually sleep well. But like there, I won't be able to find, I'm going to sleep with them. So if the baby wakes up in the middle of the night, I might actually come back more tired than I left. But that's life, right? Anyways, good night, everybody. See you all, in 10 or 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. Good night. Bye-bye. And don't forget, Instagram, okay? Instagram, if you want to actually miss me, I will probably post stories on Instagram every single day, multiple ones. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. Bye-bye. See you on Instagram and see you on Twitch in 11 days. Bye-bye.